Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Thursday, April 7th, 2022. It has been a very soggy and rainy day, but if you saw my last video, or maybe 2 videos, I think is how I'm going to edit it, maybe 3, you'll know that I had quite an adventure earlier today. I went chasing Reading and Northern's 2102 steam engine. It was on its second day of test runs. I was unable to catch it yesterday because I had a couple other commitments, and it was totally spur of the moment that I went after it today. I had gotten a sliver of information right as I was about to leave the house to run some actually important errands, and I kind of got word that it was heading towards Tamaqua, and if you've seen the video, you know that I had the dumbest of dumb luck and got there literally just in time to see it pulling out of town, which was really exciting. And then I went and did an even more exciting errand, which was go to Lowe's and buy a battery and oil filter for my tractor. Yay. Nah, just kidding on that part, guys. Well, I actually did buy that stuff, but there was certainly no excitement involved. Unless you count the fact that since everything's been out of stock, the fact that they actually had everything I needed in stock, maybe that was actually kind of exciting. But anyway, I am just passing through Lehighton and crossing the Lehigh River into Weisport, and I swear I'm going to keep this just a very short update on what's going on with me, what's going on with my channel. I'm going to give myself to Lehigh Gap. We always like to drive to and through Lehigh Gap, so I'm going to promise you now that's where I'm going to end this video. So it's not going to be that long of a drive. I can't wait to get home and edit my video from 2102. You guys have already seen it, but you know what? Right now, I haven't. I'm driving. I need to get home to my computer to see it. But anyway, I do want to apologize a little bit for the fact that I haven't put too many videos out lately. I think I went a week where I missed posting, and then I threw up some impromptu ones that I filmed last week, and I think you've only seen one of them so far. There's actually 2, but I'm going to bump the other one further back in the queue because I want you to see 2102 first. I'm going through a really busy spell, but things are finally, I don't want to jinx it, I think things are on the upswing. I've gotten a couple new clients in the last few weeks, so work is looking, this is usually the time of year that client work picks up, and it's finally picking up for the year. I've also been really busy trying to get my 3D printing business off the ground, and boy, that has been taxing. I am enjoying it, but it's, I'm very much on the steep part of the learning curve, and I had some really good progress last weekend with it, and then I had some really big setbacks earlier this week with it, so it's getting there. It's just absolutely crawling. I'm working on right now my first product design. It's a small, I can tell you what it is. I'll give you a sneak preview if you watch this far into the video. It's a classic stainless steel diner. I love eating at those diners. I love the style of them, and I decided that's what I wanted to build, design and print for my first building that I'm going to offer for sale. Something I want for my layout. I know one of my viewers has already mentioned that he would like that for his, and it's a design I would have gotten to at some point anyway, so I decided to dive in. I am really happy with the design. Some of the parts have printed very well, others I can't, having some trouble with, and I don't think it's the design of the parts. If you've ever done 3D printing, you'll know that what they call first layer adhesion with both resin and filament printers is the key to everything, and If you 3D print, you know what that means. If you don't 3D print, I know that probably just sounded like garbled nonsense. I'm having first layer adhesion issues with both of my printers, which is causing failed prints. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I think I have the problem solved on the filament printer. I've got big issues getting good prints out of the resin printer still. And I watched a video last night that gave a few tips that I had not seen in other videos, and I have a feeling that one or several of those tips will be the answer I'm looking for. So hopefully I'm getting there with that. I know I've been talking about this forever. I've been finally able to put a serious amount of time into it, and it's just something that I have to be more patient about. I'm sure once I get all this figured out, this is going to run hopefully smoother. If it doesn't run smoother, I don't have a viable business idea, but I think once I get over the growing pains, it's going to work. But I've kind of been putting my free time into that instead of into making videos. So that's why you haven't seen as many videos. Boy, I'm looking at the Lehigh River off to my right here. I don't know if you can see it. It is running really high. We've had a lot of rain lately, but that's good. We need the rain. It's really high today, though. I'm not sure I've ever seen this part of it that high. So what's ahead for videos? Well, I almost can't say because it's all very unpredictable right now. I am going to try to chase 2102 again in the coming days and weeks if I can get reliable information about more test runs. There's some really interesting rumors about that I've heard. Not going to share them just yet because I think I want to let you guys be surprised if I'm able to catch it. If not, you won't be disappointed. So if I get the 2102 videos, because that is such a hot topic in the railroad world right now, I'm going to post them as soon as I get them. And I know I normally try to stick to the Saturday and Wednesday schedule, but I'm going to say that's out the window for April. I'm going to post the train videos as I can, and I do have one other, I'll call it a filler video, but it's a nice scenic drive. I think you'll enjoy it. Just one of my scenic drives set to music. That's edited and out there, and when I have sort of a dead spot, I'll just put that up there. I don't like to go too long without posting videos. I like to let people know I'm still out there and doing well. I do want to get back to working on my layout. Just there's only so many hours in the day, and I guess I've been working on it via the 3D printing, but I really want to get back to working on it itself, and I owe you guys some videos of that. Believe it or not, those videos, it takes me longer to make a video of the layout, though, than to go out in the world with my camera and walk around and film things, so that's kind of why I'm dragging my feet there. But, alright, I did make you guys a promise that I am going to keep. I did promise this was going to be a short driving video, because I know sometimes I say that and then I talk for an hour. But we are entering Lehigh Gap. This is Blue Mountain. I know you guys have seen it before, but if you're new here, this is Blue Mountain. Off to my right is the Norfolk Southern line that runs from Allentown up to Scranton-Wilkes-Barre. And then we have the Lehigh River, and then we have more of Blue Mountain. The Appalachian Trail crosses a little bit ahead. I'll point that out right before I end the video. This is called the Cantilever. I'm on the southbound lanes of 248. That is the northbound lanes, and they built it that way because there was not enough land space to put 4 lanes of traffic wide. So with that, the Appalachian Trail crosses basically at this light, Off to the right is 873 that runs into Lehighton. There's a big bridge that crosses the Lehigh River, and then you get to Lehigh Gap Nature Center, and then you get to climb back up the other side of the mountain and keep hiking. So, and I do want to get back to hiking these trails. I know I talked about that in 2020 as a goal. That proved more difficult than I thought, but I do want to get back to that someday, guys. Well, with that, the light screen, I promised I'd let you go at Lehigh Gap. So thank you for riding along, and I'll see you down the tracks.